Hello everyone and welcome into the 1980s. So today we got quite a bit of stuff to do, so let's get into it. Alright everyone, so as you seen from the intro, that's how we're going to be starting our videos now, and also that is we're going to be rolling without the face cam because I think it's easier to see and it doesn't block as much. But anyway, we're going to get into the roleplay. Alright everyone, so I'm just heading back from breakfast here, and we gotta head back to the farm because our cows need to be fed, and we got a lot of stuff to— whoa, look at that truck. That's a nice truck. I want— the way it's out by the road— oh good grief. The way it's out by the road like that, I wonder if it's for sale. I mean, we could use a new low-friend truck and something that could also pull trailers. That's my buddy's house actually. Let's just pull in here and see if he's got that truck for sale. I'm gonna go over here and knock on the door and see if that truck is for sale. I mean, it's a really nice truck. Let's see, what is it? A Ford F100. If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a 1972. Sure, the interior— jump in here at the interior. Interior's in mint condition. I mean, this truck don't even look like it's been used at all. Of course, it's only a couple years old as well. I'm gonna run in here and knock on his door and see if if he's got it for sale and what he may want for us. I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we're talking to him. Hey Jeffrey, how you been doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
I've been doing pretty good. I noticed you had a truck for sale here. I was driving by after getting some breakfast, and I was kind of interested in how much you may want for it.
Yeah, I decided to sell it. I ain't had it too long, but considering I don't do any farm work or anything, I really didn't need anything this big. So, yeah, I was just going to try to sell it.
Well, like I said, about how much would you want for it?
I'd probably take 2,000.
All right, well, that don't sound too bad. I mean, it's in really good condition. What is it, Ford F100, 1972, or yeah, 1972?
Yeah, that's the exact model of it.
Yeah, it's a really nice truck, and I'd be glad to give you that. I'll just run back to my truck, grab my checkbook, and I'll get you paid.
All right, sounds good. I'll be in the house here in just a few minutes. So you can give the check to my wife.
All right, I'll do that. I'll be in there in just a few minutes. All right, see you then. All right, everyone. So as you can see, we just bought ourselves a brand new truck. Jeffrey went ahead and went back in the house. We're gonna go in there and pay them for it. We needed a new truck, and I knew it because this truck's pretty old, like I think I mentioned before. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my checkbook and get him paid. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, Jeffrey. Talk to you later. All right, everyone. So as you can see, as you can hear and see, we bought ourselves a brand new truck. I'm gonna leave my old truck here for right now. We're just gonna jump up in our brand new F100 here and make sure there ain't nothing coming. We don't want to wreck our brand new truck. And we're gonna head up to the farm and put this thing straight to work. We got quite a bit of stuff to do. Now, the first thing we need to do today is feed the cattle, as I think I was trying to mention earlier before I seen the truck and decided to buy it. And then the other thing that we have got to do today— I think this is our driveway. Yeah, this is our driveway. The other thing we got to do today is we need to hook up to the planter and go through that and make sure everything's working good on it. And then also, I think we're going to go get our seed today. So, excuse me, I think that's kind of the agenda for the day. So I'm going to run down here, and I think we're going to go ahead and feed the cows. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever that task is done. All right, everyone. So we got the cattle fed. And the next thing we're going to do is— actually, I forgot when I was going through the list of things we got to do today. We got quite a bit of stuff we need to do. I did forget that we are going to be trading in the Red Belly Ford. The only reason I really bought that tractor was for an auger tractor. And I've got other tractors I can run on auger, and we're going to be trading it in for something a little bit bigger and something that we're going to have more of a use for than just the auger. We're going to be— I'm not going to disclose exactly what it is, but it's not green, it's red. So, I mean, that kind of gives you an idea, but I'm not going to disclose anything else, but should help us around the farm with a few things. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hook up to the trailer and get the tractor loaded. So, I'll catch y'all back when we're heading down to the dealership. Alright, everyone, so I finally got this thing started. It hadn't been started over winter, so it was kind of being a little bit of a pain to start. I had to jump it off, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this loaded up on the trailer here. See if we can ease up the ramps. Come on, there we go. Ease on up here. We want it about in the middle. We pull it up a hair more, about right there or to work. We'll go ahead and throw some straps over it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing chained down and everything, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when we're on our way there. Alright, everyone, so I've got it loaded up, strapped down and everything, so we're gonna go ahead and look both ways. Nothing coming. I'm gonna go ahead and head up to the dealership, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we get there. Alright, everyone, so we made it to the dealership here. I'm just gonna pull around back and unload the tractor. I've done made the deal. The dealership workers are actually out at lunch right now, but I've already made the deal. I made it a few days ago and I've already paid them and everything. Done got the trade-in done. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect, or not disconnect. We're going to unstrap it and let if I could figure out how to talk, we're going to let the ramps down. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and back this off, fire it up. I'm glad that battery held charge. I did let it idle a while to hopefully help charge the battery up. But since this here isn't green paint and we're at a green paint dealership, they said just to park it back here in the bushes where it would be least noticeable. So, yeah, I'm just going to do what they said. I mean, we're not buying green paint either, but that also makes it cheaper, which is better because it works just as good. And here's what we're buying. I'll show y'all here in just a second. It's this Farmall tractor, or I think it's International Farmall case. They're all the same thing. But anyway, it's a Farmall 1206, if I'm not mistaken. If I can get up here where I can see the label a little bit. I don't know. The it's got cultivators on the front, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to go around to our corn, and to keep the weeds out of our corn, we're going to run the cultivators in between them and plow all the weeds under and stuff like that. That's what the primary use of this tractor and cultivators for. Plus, when we're done doing that for the year, or we need to do hay or something, we can pull the cultivators off and just use the tractor for hay. It's got 3-point drawbar, PTO, all that. Although it is a pretty high up tractor, it's high crop for, well, going under corn stalks. That way that we can do that. I think it's gonna work pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and hop on it here. Said the key was in it. Hop up in it, fire it up. All right, start it up pretty good. We'll go ahead and hit the hydraulics, and the cultivators raise. And this is my first time driving it, so hopefully everything goes well. We'll go ahead and put it up in that gear right there. And also for hauling purposes, we can take, and let's see if we can switch those hydraulics around, and it can actually fold up in front of us just like that, so that we can haul it on the trailer without having so many issues going down the road. So anyway, I gotta let the ramps down and get this on the trailer, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. All right, everyone, so we got it loaded up, strapped down, and everything like that. And I heard on the news earlier that, well, actually what we're buying this tractor for is weed control and stuff. Some guy's trying to come up with some kind of a chemical or something we can spray over our fields with some kind of a sprayer, and you know, it'll kill the weeds out so we don't have to do this. I don't know if it'll ever actually come to something. It may, but I don't know if it'll actually come to where it's worth using or not. We might try it sometime or another, but for right now, I think we're just going to stick to the old school method of running a cultivator through it. But anyway, I'm heading home, so I'll catch y'all back when we get there. All right, everyone, so we made it home. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can back this thing off the trailer very carefully. Ease down through here. Gotta make sure that none of the cultivators want to scrub or anything. Easy off. And perfect. It actually works out where it's just wide enough that when it actually goes down, it goes down beside the trailer. And actually, right quick, I think we're going to run this thing out to the field because I'm kind of interested to see how the cultivators are going to do. We don't have anything planted right now, so this is kind of an investment for the future in a way, I guess you could say. We'll go ahead and get those folded around here, though. This is kind of an investment, not for the future, but like for when we actually get corn up. But I seen this when I was driving by the other day. I'm like, yeah, I think we might try that. So we'll go ahead and drop it down. Oh yeah, this sort of worked pretty good for getting rid of our weeds. All right, well, this sort of worked pretty good. We're going to use this to run through the corn and get rid of all the weeds when we actually get some corn planted. But I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're just gonna leave it. I say we're gonna leave it folded out. I don't know where we got room to park this thing when it folded out, to be quite honest. It really needs to go in this barn, but I think we'll have to, I don't even know if it'll go in and fold in, but we'll try it. And I got everything in the way, but I think I think it'll go in. Will it fold it in? No, it won't. We're gonna have to park it up there in the open building. It won't go in here. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and park this, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get that done. Well, we've got a problem. The tractor will not actually fit in the open station shed either. The cultivators won't go through. However, I can back, a little close on that side. I can back it in here just to where that it'll keep the basically keep the seat and part of the engine dry, so that's where it's going to go for now. I know it looks kind of goofy sitting in here, but that's kind of the best we've got for right now. Now the next thing we got to do today, so we got the cows fed, we've got the tractor picked up, we actually bought a truck, which was not on the agenda, and the other thing we need to do is I want to get the planter hooked up, so we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Also, we're going to be going and getting seed today and kind of getting everything ready for planting. Go ahead and fold those up. I'm just gonna pull it right over here, I think, up and out of the way. There we go. Now the planter did sit outside this year, which was not good on it, but I don't have anywhere. Kind of got the same problem as before. I don't have anywhere to actually put it. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up to it because we need to run through it and make sure everything is working good and nothing needs to be fixed or replaced or anything like that. And then after we do that, I think we are going to run to town and get some seed. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get this hooked up and down to the farmyard. All right, everyone, so we got the tractor and planter down here. I went through and I looked at everything. Everything looks good. Now we may need to adjust some of these row cleaners and stuff out a little bit, and the row recovers, whatever you call them. I think they need adjusted just a hair, and then I need to vacuum out some of the hoppers here because, well, they got some trash and stuff in them. But other than that, the planter looks pretty good, so we're going to go ahead, I think, run up to the local co-op and see if we can get some seeds. So I'll catch y'all back here in just a little bit whenever we get there and we get loaded. All right, everyone, so I got all the seed loaded and strapped down. We got 15 pallets. I think that should be enough to plant everything we got. I've already went in and got the guy paid, so we're going to go ahead and head back to the farm and probably freeze up the planter, and then after that we'll probably go ahead and fill it up with seed because I think tomorrow we're going to start planting. So anyway, I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when we get that done. All right, there we go. All right, everyone. So I made it home, and well, I went ahead and greased up the planter, and well, everything's ready to go. I adjusted those rows to get them like they're supposed to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to back this around here, and I think we're going to go ahead and fill it up with seed. But I got to handle all these bags and get it in there. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get that done. All right, everyone, so as you can see, we got all the hoppers full. We're gonna go ahead and pull the tractor up, and watch, I'm gonna hit the brakes right there, and all the lids are gonna go down just like that. All right, everyone, so I think we may actually run out here and just test to see that everything is working, because like I said, the weather's looking pretty good. So I think I'll just go out here and try it just to see how everything is gonna work. So we'll come out here just like this. We will turn it on, drop it down, and I think that's it, other than I need to figure out which hydraulic works my row markers. Not that, it's I'm not actually sure which hydraulic works my row markers. We're just gonna, oh, we got hung up on a tree. We're just going to kind of see what happens here. This field was soybeans last year, so it's going into corn this year. Basically, we're going to rotate it. Whatever was in soybeans last year is corn this year. Whatever was in corn last year is going to be in soybeans this year. I think I'm going to make a headland and just sort of see how it looks. Everything seems to be good. We're going to get out here in just a few minutes and dig the seed up to see kind of how it's doing. Go ahead and jump out here right quick and look down, dig that up a little bit. All right, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that looks good. All right, well, everything looks good. Everything seems to be working good. I'm going to go ahead and make a headland just so I can kind of make sure nothing's going to break really quick. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get that done. All right, everyone, so I've made a complete headland. Nothing seemed to tear up. Oh, and I figured out how to put my row markers down, so that's good. I think we're going to go ahead and lift the planter up here, turn it off, lift it up. I'm gonna back right down here on this concrete patch here, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and park up for the night. We've got most of the stuff we need to get done today, which was actually quite a bit. I think we got everything that was on the to-do list done today. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be about it for this one. In the next video on here, we'll be planting. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.
About the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic